Hey everyone, I'm Mike.
I'm Asher.
We're news editors at the Maroon, and here's a look at today's top stories. So, a lot of things that high school kids look at when they're applying to colleges, and, college students when they're going to grad school, are the U.S. News and World Report ratings. And, you hear a lot of people, colleges in particular, saying, they don't mean that much, they're a good metric for some things, but they don't convey the character of the institution. But, the grad school rankings came out the other day.
I think University of Chicago lawyers and doctors would disagree with that.
Yes, because the law school moved up one slot from 7 to 6, and the med school went up 3 slots from 16 to 13. So still not quite in that top 10, but definitely, a step in the right direction.
Really good for them.
Booth, though, came down 1, was 4th, now it's 5th. A lot of these things are based on the price of tuition, the number of people that go there, the types of jobs they get when they leave.
Plus, it's the U.S. News and World Report, so...
how much credit do you give it? But, a lot of administrators weighed in. Typical quotes, things you'd expect, sort of, they don't convey the true, services we provide, that sort of thing. But we have the breakdown of all the other divisions in today's articles. We also have a new feature rolling out. We are restarting our news blog, and Asher's taking charge of that a little bit. He's breaking out the Recession Specialist. Asher, why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, back in New York, where I come from, as well as Mike, we have something called Gray's Papaya. It's a hot dog stand, not Chicago hot dogs, and not Chicago hot dogs are the best, but for your money, Gray's Papaya might just have the best ones. They have something called the Recession Special.
The Recession Special.
And so, because I like puns so much.
And so, what's in the Recession Special? Just for our audience.
Well, in the Recession Special in New York, it's 2 hot dogs and a papaya drink for like $2.75.
That is
they're
quite a
raising
deal.
the prices, which it's
well,
terrible.
we're in a recession.
We are in a recession.
They gotta make money.
And in Chicago's Recession Special, we'll be taking a look at what Chicago professors, especially economics professors in Booth School, are saying about the economy in the media. They get quoted about once every other day, depending on what kind of news there is. Oftentimes when there's a breaking news story about the Fed does something or other, they will be quoted. They'll call, for example, Anil Kashyap, who was just promoted to the CBO, which we'll talk about
which is the Congressional Budget Board.
Right, and so, we'll get a quote from him, and then I'll try to give some analysis. I'm not an econ major. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but I try to, bring some light to it.
Like, for instance, in just the other day's blog post, Asher was talking, he was looking at a quote, and the guy used a medieval term for, like, a trinket, a bauble, called a gewgaw, and so, breaking down some of the things these guys are saying. We think it's a good collection of stories. You should definitely check it out at chicagomaroon.com.
/news-blog.
There we go. It's also going to be on our main page. You can check it out there. And then the last story we want to talk about was Anil Kashyap, which Ash talked about before. He's a professor here. He just got promoted to the CBO, which is sort of the Congressional Advisory Board of economists. He's going to provide insight,
hopefully help secure the economy.
Yeah, and we have some quotes from one of his colleagues at the Booth School, Roman Weil, who's a finance professor. Some great insight there onto his academic pedigree. He's a Cubs fan, and he prefers red wine to white. So
strange man.
Strange man. These are the things that are important in our economy. So from everyone here at the Maroon, I'm Mike.
I'm Asher.
Thanks for watching.